Sometime long ago in Henderson, there was a farmer named James that loved farming. Everyone in the town loved crops too. They planted them in every field, and the air always smelled of a fresh, healthy crops. The mayor loved birds and animals, but crops most of all. And he tended to his own field every day. The mayor liked agriculture and crops so much he wanted an agriculture specialist for the county. Because the mayor loved crops so much, he let the crops choose.
Aha! I have to get ready to go to the town council meeting in a day's time.
I will beat Farmer James. I will show him that he can't do anything.
I will beat Farmer Leah. It's not like she's the best farmer in the country. I will show her who's boss.
Farmer James, Leah, and Shauna, they all went to the town hall meeting and got front row seats. Hello, farmers James, Leah, and Shauna. You all are here to apply for the Agriculture Specialist Challenge, correct?
Yes, sir.
Indeed, sir.
Yes, I am here to apply for the Agriculture Specialist Challenge, Mayor Carl.
Okay, splendid. Let me go over the rules. Rule number 1, you're only allowed to use the recommended tools and amounts of fertilizer. Rule number 2, you're only allowed to use the seeds given to you. Rule number 3, you're only allowed to do this in a season's given time.
Piece of cake.
I'll use the materials to the best of my ability.
Easy. I'm not worried about Farmer Shauna and Farmer James. They couldn't grow a single soybean crop with 10 tons of Miracle-Gro. And thank you, I must go start planting as it is the month of April. In Kentucky, farmers start cultivating for most plants, for most crops in March and April, for planting in May and June.
Here are your seeds from Shauna.
Thank you. Now I must go plant these seeds. Farmer Leah, you'll have to go to the farmer's market to go buy your produce because I know you won't do as good as I will.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mayor. I will use the materials to the best of my ability. I'm sorry to say, but the season has already started and I must go. But trust me, I won't have to beat you two wannabes.
Farmer Leah has finally gotten to her farm out in the country.
Finally, I'm at my farm. Now I must use the plow to turn and break up the soil. Plows sure have come a long way since my great-great-grandfather plowed this ground. He used a horse to pull his. I use a tractor to pull mine.
Farmer Leah immediately started plowing. Then after plowing the land, she used her seeder to plant the seeds.
Finally, I'm done, and I will come back in a week's time. Then the crop should be done. They usually take about 2 days to germinate and about a week to emerge from the ground.
Farmer James has gotten to his farm and has already plowed his field. He is getting ready to start up the seeder.
I must put the seeds in the seeder and start seeding the field.
Farmer James, who is the best farmer in all of the county, starts to plant his seeds. Once it's done, he decides he will come back in about 2 weeks time, which is definitely enough time for seeds to germinate and sprout. Farmer Shauna has finally traveled at the pace of a turtle to her farm, which is closest to City Hall.
I must start plowing then seeding. I hope I wasn't the last one to my farm. If I was, I wasn't moving very fast. I must go.
Farmer Shauna has forgotten her plow and started plowing her field. Once she was done, she was making her way back to the barn to get her seeder and then started planting.
I am finally done with the day's work. I will come back in 5 days. Hopefully that will be enough for the soybeans to sprout.
5 days later, Farmer Shauna comes back to her farm and is dismayed sees that there are no sprouts.
Oh no, what shall I do? I will come back in 3 days, and if there are still no sprouts, there is only one thing I can do, but I know I'm an excellent farmer.
All three farmers know this all too well, but crops are at the mercy of weather. Sometimes in our area of Kentucky, we can experience too much rain resulting in flooding or too little rain resulting in drought. Neither scenario is ideal for growing crops. Farmer Leah is back at her farm a week later.
Oh no, I have no sprouts. There's only one thing that can be done, and I know I am a wonderful farmer.
Oh no, this can't be. I have no sprouts. I'll have to at least try, but I know I'll just have to work harder.
And with that, Farmer James started working harder than ever before. He worked from the morning to late night. It has now been one growing season for soybeans, and all the fields are ready for inspection by Mayor Carl.
Hello, Mayor Carl. I see you are here for your inspection.
Yes, I am here. Yes, I am, Farmer Shauna. You have a decent crop yield. The yield is the measurement of crop in the amount per land.
Yes, it is, Mayor Carl.
It looks great, but I must now go inspect the other fields.
Oh, I completely forgot about the inspection.
Yes, it's inspection time. You have a great yield, crop farmer.
Yes, it is a great yield this season.
It looks great, but I must now go inspect the other fields.
Mayor Carl. I'm very disappointed in what I had treat, but you now may inspect an empty field.
Why am I inspecting nothing?
I tried my hardest, but the soybean crop wouldn't grow.
Okay, remember to come to the town meeting tonight to see if it's a position. This is a very hard decision to make. Farmer Shauna had a good crop yield,
Whoop, whoop.
but Farmer Leah had an even better crop yield,
Yes.
and Farmer James didn't have any crop yield.
Ha, one of the best farmers in the county couldn't grow a simple soybean crop. How embarrassing. It looks like Farmer James is the one who needed 10 tons of Miracle-Gro.
Haha. Well, at least we know who lost.
Silence, silence. You are also very wrong, Farmer Shauna.
What?
The seeds I gave you were all boiled. Boiling the seeds damages them so they cannot sprout. Boiling the seeds damages certain enzymes or proteins required for germination. So they cannot be grown. Farmer Shauna and Leah have grown seeds that have been bought, so they are automatically disqualified. Farmer James is the new agriculture specialist
Well, whoops.
for the county.
Busted.
See, folks, honesty isn't just about being honest for the sakes of it. Rather, honesty is also a sign of respect, and respect is why Mayor Carl chose Farmer James. Farmers should be respected for what they provide to our communities and for their honest work.
We could always plant more, and we still have time. 70 days till harvest.
Well, hello. I'm Mr. Miller. I'm interested in investing in your farm so that way I could use my potatoes for my French fry company.
Nice to meet you. I'm Joe Johnson. Call me Joe. I might be interested in making a deal with you. I'm a little busy right now, so you should call me tomorrow around lunch.
All right. Thanks for letting me know that you're interested. Call you then.
Well, I'll tell you what, Logan, this job isn't for everyone, but hey, it's in the genes. I really hope this caterpillar slows down. If not, I'm not going to be able to make this deal with Mr. Miller.
I know. There has to be a solution. Maybe we could ask Mr. Miller for help.
Oh my goodness, Logan, that's not a bad idea.
Why are you on the bridge fence? It's been 6 days and the caterpillar is stuck eating these crops.
I'm sorry, Mr. Miller. Something's come up. I don't understand how this one caterpillar is eating all of our potatoes. It's been 6 days.
It's okay. We can find a solution. I'm on my way to your farm now. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay, thanks. See you soon. Logan, I don't want to sound doubtful, but whatever Mr. Miller has needs to be our solution.
Well, Mr. Johnson, look what I found.
Hey, everybody. What on tarnation is going on?
Bob, oh my God, this caterpillar is so big.
Hey,
I'll show
calm
you
down. I just want to know where on earth this caterpillar is.
She's so huge. So I was just maintaining the crops, and all of a sudden this caterpillar pops out from behind me.
Well, that's not the worst thing that could happen, Logan. At least we know where it is now. I have a leaf. It's a caterpillar's favorite snack. It should definitely do the trick. Well, hello, little caterpillar. I think I know why you have been eating all of those crops. You haven't been around any oak trees.
What on earth do oak trees have to do with caterpillars?
I'm glad y'all asked. Caterpillars love oak leaves and would much rather have a leaf over potatoes.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Miller, I can't thank you enough.
Now we can still play the season is still in.
Y'all are very welcome. I am glad we can make the deal now. I'll be ready to harvest in a month or maybe a little more. Make sure y'all give them plenty of water.
I can't say thanks enough, Mr. Miller. I can't wait to harvest. See you later.
Bye, y'all.
It all started in that terrible horse barn at that old run-down cornfield. Yep, it was pretty gloomy. Tomorrow's my birthday, Pascal. Here, why, you go. I can't wait to see all the things in the sky. They are literally butterflies. I still don't know what they are, but they're super cool. I just wish I could see them closer.
Pascal was right. They really were just butterflies, but they were beautiful.
What's that, Pascal?
Whoa! What is a beautiful horse like you doing in this little barn?
Who are you and what are you doing here?
Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'll ask questions, Blondie.
Okay, I'll tell you the reason I'm here, but it's a long story, so be prepared.
It really was a long story. Not gonna lie, I almost fell asleep. I'll tell you guys a short version of it. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful horse, me, and she was the princess of the kingdom called Corona. What a coincidence. Anyways, on the summer night of my 8th birthday, a failed farmer named Old Gother took me out of my beautiful pen and brought me to this wretched barn. I think he was just trying to get money from the king so he could start growing his corn again. On the night of my birthday, the kingdom released millions of butterflies to pollinate the gardens of the world until I was found. How do they, what's the word? Pollinate? Yes, it was pollinate. Butterflies help flowers reproduce through pollination. When a butterfly lands on a flower to drink nectar, the nectar is transferred. As the butterfly moves from flower to flower, drinking more nectar, the pollen is transferred. Oh yeah, I forget sometimes. Yep, it was my 16th birthday when you found me.
That was a lot.
Warned ya.
You know, I bet I'll get a giant reward if I bring you back to the kingdom. I could probably get you out of here.
I doubt that.
Told you.
So, do you know your way back to the kingdom, smarty pants?
Yeah, but I usually don't wear pants.
Sorry, it was funny.
OMG, those ducks are so cute.
I wouldn't say that.
I have a bad feeling about this. I take it back when I called them cute.
Hey Blondie, you look kind of familiar.
Yeah, you know she kind of looks like the long lost princess.
I bet we can get an extra letter.
No, wait! I can't go back just yet.
Guys, find your humanity. Do any of you guys have dreams?
I had a dream once. I'm malicious, mean, and scary. My skin can curl with dairy. And farming-wise, my hands are not the cleanest. But despite my eggy looks and my tractor and my rooks, I've always yearned to be a dairy farmer. Can't you see me on the fields milking the cattle, tickling the Holsteins for their cream? Yep, I'd rather be called Hetty for my ability to sell dairy, cause way down deep inside, I've got a dream. She's got a dream, she's got a dream. See, I ain't cruel and vicious as I seem, though I do like using teasers. You can count me with the dreamers. Like everybody else, I've got a dream.
I've got scars and lumps and bruises, plus something here that oozes, and let's not even mention my complexion. But despite my many pros and my gophers and my mows, I really have a great produce selection. You will see me with a wide variety: tomatoes, potatoes, broccoli. Though I'm one disgusting blighter, I'm a farmer, not a fighter. Cause way down deep inside, I've got a dream. I've got a dream. And I know one day lettuce will reign supreme. Though my face leaves people screaming, there's a child behind it dreaming. Like everybody else, I've got a dream. Got the hops clean the dirty sweat. They really do shine. Aunt Tilia's rescued so sublime. Who's on its killers? Like nothing left to go. That lets a lot of ears of cold.
What about you? What's your dream?
I'm sorry, me? I have dreams like you know, really. Just less much dirty, gritty, that mainly happens somewhere warm and sunny. On a garden that I own, sweet and sticky and in cones, surrounded by enormous piles of honey.
I've got a dream, I've got a dream. I just want to see the flying bugs gleam. But with every passing hour, I'm so glad I left my barn, cause like all you lovely folks, I got a dream.
They've got a dream, we've got a dream. So our differences are really that extreme. Call us
Good old.
sadistic, and grotesquely optimistic. Like everybody else, we got a dream. Like everybody else, I got a dream.
Yeah! That was but it was also really special.
Yeah, whatever.
So, do you know, are you going to take me back to the kingdom now?
Yep, if I can figure out which way to go.
I thought you knew where you were going.
Calm down. I'm only joking. But if you want to get there by nightfall, you might want to put a little step in your race.
I'll race you.
Well, you can imagine what happened next. The kingdom rejoiced for the princess had returned. The party lasted an entire week. And honestly, I don't remember most of it. Dreams came true all over the place. She sold the most dairy in the kingdom. And this gal, well, she had the best produce selection in the kingdom. And Pascal never changed. At last, Rapunzel was home and she finally had a real family. As for me, well, I finally proposed to Rapunzel, and after a few tries, she said yes. So I guess you could say it was a happily ever after.
Man, can we get a break? We can't get any wheat and it's constantly raining.
Isn't having all this rain a good thing?
No, not necessarily. Crops will be infected and will be blocked from reaching sunlight.
Calm down, Jerry. At least Snorter and the other pigs will be happy.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Also, what's will be on the table today?
Eggs and sausage.
Scrambled?
Yep.
Hooray! The meter's probably angry. She needs to mature. I'm running out of wheat to feed my precious pigs.
Are you not grateful for what you've been given?
Grateful? Grateful for what? You're ruining my crops.
You tons of wheat, and yet you still beg for more.
I don't beg, I just want more wheat.
You know, I have an idea.
What?
I shall grant you the power of the wheat touch.
What is that?
It grants you the power to turn everything you touch into wheat.
That sounds great.
There, it's power I never use because I've never been begged and still been disrespected by such a foolish man.
Wow, it worked. I can turn anything into wheat. Mary can make some good bread with this too.
Knock knock. No, it's just, who's there?
Yeah, whatever. I overheard that Mary and Jerry got a new wheat touch.
That does sound cool. I mean, after all, us cows are running low on food, but with all that rain, at least we got plenty of water.
You guys just
Says the pig himself. Anyway, want to hear more jokes?
no. Also think that Mary has something to do with that touch. We might have to keep our eyes peeled just in case.
And our bananas. They're terrible otherwise.
affected by the television spectrum ability. This piece of wheat right here, this one piece of wheat, was a cow that was just born 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I guess you're right. Demeter, show yourself. Your Highness, I ask you to remove my curse.
Why? I thought you thoroughly enjoyed having the ability to generate wheat.
I understand why you gave me this ability now.
And why is that?
Because I was being mean and ungrateful.
Fine. Only if you promise to follow the path of goodness.
Yes, Your Majesty.
He's so cute. What's his name? Is he friendly?
I think he's your kid. After all, they want to kidnap some random kid off the streets without no crying and crying. But at least they got us.
Hopefully he makes corny jokes.
I enjoy your puns, but
You do? Thank you. No one's ever told me that ever. I'm glad someone enjoys the same jokes I've made all these years.
well, thank you too. Thank you for keeping me vivid all this time. I'm getting quite old.
Thank you. I wouldn't be here without Jerry.
You should thank him instead of me.
I think we could both thank them both because they've been taking care of us all these years. Thank you, Mary and Jerry.
Thank you for helping me in such a dark place, Mary.
You're the one. Although I may have helped you, were the one who overcame such horrible times and have become a leader in every possible way.
Yes, you are right. Demeter, you have helped me, and I thank you, and I have thanked you for helping me in such a vivid area of my life.
Thank you for helping me. I'm glad to have met you.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Thank you for teaching me such an important lesson.
You've also taught me an important lesson.